It is an avenue to build workers' power. Workers' value cannot be a commodity that can be discarded at will. We will strive to always uphold the dignity of labor. Our priority going forward is to ensure that casualization and outsourcing of labor becomes a thing of the past in Nigeria. The pump price of petroleum products. Organized labor in Nigeria is perturbed at the recent return of long queues across the country pump stations. Even though the federal government has denied the allegations that there is a tendency that petroleum pump price will be increased, we want to take them for their words. We want to assure Nigerians that Nigerian workers will not anymore tolerate any hardship on them. What we want now is national minimum wage should be implemented so that we can enjoy the succor upon the last increase. International solidarity. The Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic struggle for emancipation. The Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic of Western Sahara is the last outpost of colonialism in Africa. Organized labor in Nigeria insists on democratic freedom and respect for human rights of the Western Sahara people. We use the occasion of this May Day to call on Morocco to recognize the unconditional sovereignty and independence of the people of Sahrawi Arab Democratic Republic. We also call on Nigeria, in spite of the economic relationship with the Kingdom of Morocco, to urge Morocco to respect the sovereign rights to self-determination of the people of Sahrawi. The same appeal goes to the Economic Community of West African States, the African Union, and the United Nations. Solidarity with the Cameroonian trade union movement. The plight of our comrades in Cameroon trade union movement, who face horrifying harassment in the hands of the state, will continue to attract our sympathy. It is sad that many of the teachers, civil servants, activists, and even some members of Cameroonian parliament, especially in the northwest and southwest English-speaking regions of Cameroon, are still detained for prolonged periods in very inhuman conditions for calling for political referendum on a system of government they believe suits them better. So we call on all governments, particularly the United Nations, to come to the rescue of these our brothers. We stand with Comrade Lula da Silva. Comrades, you are aware that it's only in Brazil that the bourgeois class, the class who feel the bourgeois should control the state, decided to truncate the will of the people. They decided to send Lula da Silva to prison because they know he is the best candidate to have won Brazilian election. The Nigerian workers sympathize with our brothers in Brazil, and we assure them that we are going to continue to struggle with them to ensure that the will of the people is allowed to take center stage in Brazil politics. Solidarity with Cuba. We commend the resolutions of the Cuban people stand against the 58 years of United States economic blockade. Despite isolation by Western countries, the Cuban social infrastructure, especially schools and the healthcare, have continued to take good care of Cuba's teeming population. But there is a limit to which you can push a people. We call for the removal of all blockages against the government and people of Cuba. The situation in Venezuela. The situation in Venezuela is not different from that of Brazil. Venezuelans are known for their resilience, for their fight against inhuman treatments of their citizens, for their fight against the bourgeois class. So what we are saying is that the current and elected president of Venezuela is having the support of the working people of Nigeria. Violation of trade union rights in Zimbabwe. Organized labor is highly concerned about the brutality and barbaric crackdown by Zimbabwean security forces on protests against the hike in commodity prices. The action of these security personnel led to a number of arrests, disappearances, displacements, with the attendant physical and psychological injuries to victims, including trade union leaders. There is no doubt that the fundamental human rights and basic rights of Zimbabweans have been trampled upon. So we call on the United Nations, governments of reason, governments of wisdom, to call on the government of Zimbabwe to treat their citizens with human dignity. Commiseration over deaths caused by Cyclone Idai. We wish to express our deep felt grief and commiseration with the workers and people of Zimbabwe, Mozambique, Malawi, and Madagascar, affected by the horrendous landfall of Cyclone Idai in March 2019. We sympathize with them, and we call on all workers across the globe to also show their sympathy. In conclusion, comrades, this address cannot be complete without once again saluting the courage, resilience, patriotism of Nigerian workers, pensioners, and their families, who have continued to endure the profligacy and profanity of unrepentant ruling class. Our fists, struck in collective commitments to the struggle, are sufficient to achieve the social justice we all desire. We especially dedicate this May Day to Nigerian workers who lost their lives, a limb, or their means of livelihood in this past 1 year. I dedicate this to our senior citizens who, despite humiliation by the country, they have fulfilled men, still turn up today swinging to our solidarity song. You truly embody the finest aspects of our humanity. You continue to inspire our younger comrades that there is virtue and honor in honest service. Comrades, as I stand before you as the President of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, today is my last May Day speech to Nigerian workers. I want to seize this opportunity to salute your courage, to bow before you that you have given me all your support throughout my first and second tenure as the President of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria. I respect that, and I want to remind you that I respect this, and I will always remain your ambassador wherever I find myself. On this note, I thank you, Nigerian workers, and I respect your opinion. Long live Nigerian Labour Congress. Long live. Long live the Trade Union Congress. Long live. Long live the working solidarity class. Long live. Long live international solidarity. Long live. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Long live. Solidarity. Forever. Aluta. Victoria. Thank you. Thank you.
The 2019 May Day has to do with job creation and social justice. The leadership of the organized labor has appealed to the private sector to join hands with the federal government in the areas of decent job creation. This initiative, that is the decent job agenda, has remained constant at every campaign of the ILO, which is being re-emphasized by labor. Apart from the good things that have been said concerning the federal government, workers are hoping to listen to the next speaker, which is going to be the Vice President of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo, who will also be coming up to tell Nigerian workers some of the packages that the federal government has for them. After that, it will be the march past, which should be the last event for the day.
The ambassadors of Norway, the ambassador of Cuba, the ambassador of Venezuela, the ambassador of the Sahrawi People's Republic, want to appreciate our international partners, the Frederick Ebert Stiftung, the American Center for International Labor Solidarity, whose country directors are all with us. Our great veteran, a one-time national treasurer of NLC and vice president of NLC, Elder Comrade Oshodipe is here with us always finding out time to come attend our programs. We appreciate you, sir. Comrade John Oda, General Secretary of Organization of West African Trade Unions and immediate past General Secretary of Nigerian Labour Congress is in our midst. Comrade Abdul Wahid Ibrahim Umar, former President of Nigerian Labour Congress, we appreciate you. Comrades, the #1 citizen of Nigeria who has made it possible that even when people that were not managing the states well told him it would be dangerous to pay 30,000, he listened to the real facts from the Nigerian working people. Because we have the brains, we turn the wheels. And when we say 30,000 is possible, we know it's possible. Mr. President did agree with the Nigerian working people, and today we have the singular honor to have in our midst a tested comrade who had done it with the Nigerian universities, great teacher of law, great administrator, great politician, #2 citizen, Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Osibajo is here to grace this occasion. We invite Mr. President to please give us the goodwill message to the Nigerian working people. His Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Great Nigerian workers. Great Nigerian workers.
Great.
Greatest of the greatest of the greatest of the
Great.
The Vice Chairman of the Senate Committee on Labor and Employment, Senator Victor Ume, the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Mr. Boss Mustafa, the head of the Civil Service of the Federation, Mrs. Winifred Oyo-Ita, the Honorable Minister of State for Labor and Employment, Professor Stephen Ocheni, the Honorable Minister of the FCT, represented by the Permanent Secretary, Mr. Christian Chinyeka Oha, the President of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Comrade Ayuba Waba, the President of the TUC, Comrade Boboy Bala Kaigama, the Deputy Director General of the ILO, Dr. Cynthia Samuel Olonjuwon, members of the diplomatic community present, all of our guests who are present here, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. I'm delighted to be here on this historic occasion marking the International Workers' Day, otherwise known as May Day, which is also coming on the heels of the centenary celebrations of the International Labour Organization. These two events have far-reaching significance for workers in particular and for the world of work in general. One defined and regulated world of work through the international labor standards, and the other established the protection of the fundamental rights and dignity of the working people. These critical events have, over the years, defined employment relations globally. Another uniqueness of this year's International Labor, this year's celebrations, is that the ILO, the International Labour Organization, as part of its arrangements towards the celebration of its centenary, gave member states the opportunity to select their country themes in the spirit of the centenary. It is in recognition of this that our country chose the theme for this year's May Day celebrations as, I quote, another 100 years of struggle for jobs, dignity, and social justice in Nigeria, end of quote. You may recall that at the attainment of independence, we became a member of the International Labour Organization. The early decision to join the ILO was predicated on the strong conviction that the International Labour Organization and international labor standards as formulated by the ILO since its inception in 1999 aimed at promoting opportunities for decent and productive work under conditions of freedom, equity, security, and dignity was imperative in building a viral, strong workforce, which our young country at that time needed for its rapid socio-economic development. It is for this reason that the centenary celebration of the ILO is both emotive and sentimental for us as a nation, and in particular for workers. It is of utmost importance for me to state here that the ILO had over the years supported our country in the development and implementation of labor-related policies, action plans and programs to tackle child labor, forced labor, modern slavery, and human trafficking. Recently, the ILO also collaborated with Nigeria in her affirmation as a member of Pathfinder countries on the elimination of child labor, forced labor, modern slavery, and human trafficking. Pathfinder countries are pioneer countries of Alliance 8.7 who have decided to pool resources together and channel the same towards the achievement of Target 8.7 Sustainable Development Goals. We shall ask and request the ILO to support further. In addition, the ILO conventions, especially those ratified by our country, have been useful in the formulation of our national labor legislations and policies that govern employment and employment relations and good conduct of industrial relations in general. I am optimistic that we shall continue to leverage on these collaborations to further strengthen our labor institutions, update labor legislations and policies in tandem with international best practices, as well as foster stronger ties among social partners in the coming years. Comrades, I'm also convinced that the careful selection of the theme is a reflection of our collective commitment to job creation, to protection of workers, of the rights of workers, their dignity, and also promoting social justice in our country as espoused in various provisions of our Constitution. Therefore, today's event should provide us the opportunity to reflect on our fidelity to these goals and our fidelity to the common principles that underlie the social justice and dignity of labor across the world. Our administration is firmly committed to these principles. On assumption of office in 2015, in spite of the daunting economic challenges which confronted us at the time, we ensured that no worker was retrenched across the country. We further kept faith with this commitment by providing bailout funds for states that were unable to pay salaries and other benefits in order to pay their accumulated arrears. We also released Paris Club refunds owed since 2005 to make sure that workers were not owed anything. We also ensured the payment of outstanding benefits of retrenched workers, the Nigeria Airways workers who were owed for decades. We also ensured that the Transitional Arrangement Directorate, PITAD, also paid arrears owed to parastatals, civil service pensioners covering 101,393 civil service pensioners on all grade levels and 76,310 parastatal pensioners across 186 agencies. This is in addition to the arrears paid to pensioners in police and customs in 2016 and 2018. Our administration also settled finally the issue of benefits of Nigerian armed forces and paramilitary personnel who were dismissed and later pardoned for participating on the side of secession in the cause of the Civil War. That was the period between 1967 and 1970. All of these veterans have now been paid their outstanding benefits. Our social investment program is the largest of its kind in Africa. And it is directed at ensuring that we're able to provide opportunities in both the formal and the informal sectors of the economy. Indeed, the largest numbers of Nigerian workers are the informal workers. These comrades of ours who are petty traders, smallholder farmers, artisans and tradesmen also deserve our respect and deserve the protection of all labor laws. Our Empower program, which currently employs 500,000 young Nigerian graduates and an additional 75,000 in specialized training as builders, automotive technicians, and in other vocations. This program itself is one that we've also expanded to include technicians in animation, and also specialists in other areas of technology. Our homegrown school feeding program, which now feeds 9.5 million children in 30 states, provides opportunities for over 100,000 cooks and farmers across the country. Our trader money and market money schemes also provides 2 million loans to petty traders across the country. And at the next level, which is the next term of our administration, we intend to expand the scope of these microcredit loans to traders and to artisans. Our Anchor Borrowers program, which has also provided over 1 million loans to smallholder farmers across the country. And already that scheme is being expanded to cover yet another 1 million farmers all across the country. So for our administration, for this administration, the theme, another 100 years of struggle for jobs, dignity, and social justice in Nigeria, is not just a headline for this May Day celebration. We truly believe that the Nigerian citizen, especially those at the bottom of the pyramid, must be the central focus of all economic planning and budgeting. Their welfare and the well-being of all of these Nigerians who work every day, who render honest service every day, is the true benchmark of our commitment as government and as a people to social justice and the dignity of all Nigerians. We'll continue to commit ourselves to the cause of improving the lot of every working Nigerian and providing for those who cannot work. In this regard, the new national minimum wage, which Mr. President signed into law a few days ago, shall be fully implemented by the current administration. Let us once again express our deep appreciation to the leadership of the Nigerian workers for the understanding and maturity showed during and after the negotiations of the new national minimum wage. We shall continue to provide the enabling environment for higher productivity, for industrial peace and harmony, as well as a congenial atmosphere for effective collective bargaining amongst trade unions and employers, while also protecting the fundamental rights and other lawful rights of people, of Nigerian people, especially persons who are at work. At the just concluded general elections, Nigerians and indeed Nigerian workers gave our administration another mandate to govern them. We shall reciprocate this electoral gesture by focusing on the critical issues that will advance speedily and improve the quality of the lives and livelihoods of Nigerians. These include the building of infrastructure, roads, rail, hydroelectric power, and also reforming key driving sectors of the national economy in order to put our country on a path of sustainable economic growth and prosperity. We're especially committed to changing the narrative in the power sector. Today, that sector, after it was privatized, still remains challenged in delivering power to many Nigerian homes and businesses. We must act as a matter of national importance, and we're committed to doing so, to rework and re-engineer the sector for much more effective performance. Workers shall be called upon to play greater roles in supporting the government to attain all of these goals that I've stated. Industrial peace is central to economic stability. Every industrial disruption costs the national economy very dearly in terms of money and man hours that are lost. It is for this reason that I urge all actors in the industrial relations system to be more circumspect and patriotic and ethical in the use of industrial actions as tools for resolving workplace crises and addressing grievances. Industrial actions, because of the huge economic and social costs, must be the last, not the first option for resolving disputes. Comrades, as we join the rest of the world today to celebrate the 2019 International Workers' Day and member states of the International Labour Organization on its centenary anniversary of the ILO, let me commend your resilience, your tenacity and sacrifice, and your commitment in standing up against every form of oppression, exploitation, unfair labor practices, and social injustice, especially the commodification of labor and the violation of the fundamental rights of working people of this country and the world over. Finally, I want to thank you all for the support given to our administration in our first tenure and solicit for the greater support and cooperation of all of our working forces to enable us build a country where our young people will be gainfully employed, there will be security of work and tenure for them, and they will be assured of the protection of their fundamental rights and the fundamental rights of all working people in our country. I wish you all a very happy Workers' Day. Long live the International Labour Organization. Long live Nigerian workers. Long live the Nigerian Labour Congress. Long live the TUC. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Thank you very much.
On the robust industrial harmony existing between this administration and labor, Nigerian workers will not forget this government in a hurry for providing 3 different bailouts to state governors to pay salaries and arrears. This government has also provided an approved payment which has already gone to Nigerian workers in the Nigerian Airways establishment whose entitlement were delayed for over a decade. Several social investment programs have also been provided for Nigerians to make them comfortable.
Police band. The parade starts. NUP, yeah? Nigerian Union of Pensioners, please start coming forward. Orderly manner. Nigerian Union of Pensioners, Now, dear senior citizens, please start coming forward. NUP, start coming forward. Nigerian Union of Pensioners, our senior citizens, ably led by the President and General Secretary, Dr. Afolayan Eldazad, Comrade Abacha, one-time President, we appreciate you. Thank you, our senior citizens, the Nigerian Union of Pensioners. Due consideration has been given to uplifting your pension in line with the new minimum wage. Thank you. Senior Staff Association of Electricity and Allied Companies, SECA, please keep coming forward. I'll be glad if you match like people that have already gotten your 30,000 minimum wage. Put some life into it. I see the ambassadors of Norway, the ambassador of Cuba, marching along with our senior citizens. Comrade ambassadors, we appreciate you. Cuban ambassador to Nigeria and Norwegian ambassador to Nigeria, we appreciate you. Thanks for celebrating with the Nigerian working people. Thank you for coming. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, National Biosafety Center, Judicial Staff Union of Nigeria, JUSUN, the home of Comrade Marwan, Financial Secretary of Nigerian Labour Congress. We appreciate you for not serving us any injunction to stop this May Day. JUSUN, we appreciate you. Comrade President Marwan, thank you, comrade. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. JUSUN, Judicial Staff Union of Nigeria. We appreciate you. Ensuring an independent judiciary. Thank you, comrades. Thanks for coming. March as if you are going to serve an ex parte motion. That doesn't need service. Thank you, Jusun, Judicial Staff Union of Nigeria. I see your General Secretary, Comrade Adetola, ably leading the union. Thank you for coming. Comrades, increase your pace. The faster you walk, the earlier the 30,000 minimum wage will hit your account. Comrades, will appreciate if you are in rows 3-3. March 3-3, not a single row, please. Don't do single filing. March in threes. Thank you, Jusun. We appreciate you. A very strong arm of the government. Workers in the judiciary, guaranteeing an independent judiciary. We appreciate you. Thank you, comrades from Jusun. We appreciate you. This must be the largest turnout for Jusun. We appreciate you. Elmo Engineering. Construction senior staff and affiliate of Trade Union Congress of Nigeria, we appreciate you. The Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, National Identity Management Commission Unit. Great Nigerian workers. Great Nigerian workers. Great Nigerian workers. We appreciate you. Senior Staff Association. We thank you. We see the young Nigerian that has been registered. Thank you, young Nigerians, for coming to celebrate with your parents. Nigerian Union of Agriculture and Allied Employees, AUN. This ramp must be dedicated. This is the minimum wage ramp. The minimum wage ramp has been brought. We appreciate you. That sacrifice will be made outside the gate. Take that ramp and keep it by my car. We have seen the minimum wage ramp. We have seen the yam. We have not seen the firewood. Or we use gas to cook it. No more deforestation. Thank you, great agri workers of Nigeria. We appreciate you. Food sufficiency under the watch of Mr. President. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria. National Commission for Mass Literacy. Thank you for spreading knowledge. Thank you, comrades. You all look like those that have already gotten your 30,000. Bright, oily, and sparkling. Thank you for coming. National Union of Hotels and Personal Services. I smell the May Day cake. I see the May Day cake. I see the great work from Sheraton Hotels. You keep it by the side. We'll call you when we are ready to cut the cake. Keep it by the side. No, go to the left. Go to the right. By the side. Transcorp. 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 We thank you. The #1 hotel, Transcorp. Thanks for coming. Hotel and Personal Services Senior Staff Association, or the TUC, from Transcorp Hotel. They've given us a May Day cake that will be cut after the ceremony. Thank you. Comrades, we will appreciate if you increase your pace. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, Nigeria Investment Promotion Commission, NIPC. We know that with the Vice President's intervention in guaranteeing the ease of doing business, investments are flowing into the country. Investment Commission, we appreciate you. Thanks for coming. Workers that make this dream possible. The great Sheraton Hotels with 6 layers of cake. Sheraton, 6 layers of cake for the May Day celebration. We appreciate you. The great workers of Sheraton Hotel, hospitality personified. Please keep the cake by the right-hand side. Keep the cake by the right-hand side. It has to be cut. Please don't wheel away the cake. Keep it by the right-hand side. Nupro, the Paper and Publishing Corporation, I don't want to believe that you don't want minimum wage. Only 5 of you. That sector has to be improved upon. Association of Senior Civil Servants, Federal Ministry of Labor Employment Unit. Are there factory inspectors here? Do we have factory inspectors? Good. Do we have arbitrators? Senior staff of the Ministry of Labor, thank you for keeping the industrial peace of the nation. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, FGC Quali Unit, thank you for coming. I know I saw my sister is supposed to be one of you. Keep matching the great teachers that make Federal Government College tick. Ironically, I'm a product of Federal Government College. I went to Federal Government College, Port Harcourt. I appreciate you. The National Union of Postal and Telecommunications Employees, NUPTE. NUPTE has MTN finally joined you. NUPTE is MTN part of you. We know that the Nigerian Union of Postal and Telecommunications Employees is in charge of our posting, is in charge of our telecommunications from post offices in all the local governments in Nigeria through to the urban centers. We appreciate the great work you are doing, making sure our telegrams, our telexes, our letters get delivered at the appropriate time. Center for Advocacy for Persons with Disability, we appreciate you. Our dear persons with disability, we know that any Nigerian can be a person with disability. One mishap, one road mishap. So we salute your courage for participating. Transmission Company of Nigeria, transmitting power, transmitting light. With your numbers, I hope our light is guaranteed. National Automobile Design and Development Council, those that you have designed our future automobiles. I'm sure in 10 years' time we'll attend May Day inside our floating cars. Thanks for coming. The automobile designers, we appreciate you. The great work you are doing. We are aware that a Nigerian you trained has the franchise for the best design of automobile out there in the United States. Thank you, comrades. Continue to design cars that can ply on our roads. Construction and Civil Engineering Senior Staff, SESCAN, the home of one of the deputy presidents of the TUC, Comrade Etafo. We appreciate you, comrades, for coming. Thank you. Comrades, please keep coming, keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. Norgay, the autonomy of the local government is guaranteed. Comrade Ibrahim Khalil, Treasurer, Nigerian Labour Congress, Mr. Autonomy, President of the National Union of Local Government Employees, leading Norgay. We thank you for coming. Norgay, autonomy of local governments, guaranteeing development down to the rural areas. We appreciate you, Mr. Autonomy, Treasurer, Nigerian Labour Congress, the great Norgay. We appreciate you. Known as Municipal Council across the globe, local government in Nigeria, the Academic Staff Union, Comrade Ibrahim Khalil has led the Norgay Academic Staff Union of Research Institutes, NASU. Great NASU. Are you moving in bits and pieces? Association of Civils. Comrades, keep going. We appreciate you. Nigerian Copyright Commission. Nigerian Copyright Commission. There will be no copyright infringement on the works of the May Day today. Are you guaranteeing our work? Are you guaranteeing that the May Day franchise is protected? Nigerian Copyright Commission, thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you. I have the franchise on the 30,000 minimum wage. It must be protected. May Day Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, NICOMSAT. No, nobody can privatize you. NICOMSAT, nobody can privatize you. Thank you, comrades. Nobody will sell you. No to sale of NICOMSAT. I can guarantee you there will be no such sale. Thank you, comrades. We appreciate you. We see young Nigerians that have come with their parents to witness the May Day. We will guarantee you that you will not be child laborers. We say no to child labor. We appreciate you following your parents to come. Security and Exchange Commission, keep going. Security and Exchange Commission, keep going, keep working. We appreciate your presence. Thank you, comrades. Radio and Theatre Arts Workers Union, Ratau. The great Ratau. Great Ratau. Great Ratau. Entertaining Nigeria to the high points. Thank you, comrades. Thank you, comrades. Radio and Theatre Arts Workers Union of Nigeria. Thank you, Ratau members. We appreciate the leadership. The union that produced one of the clearest voices of Mayday, Comrade Henry Odugala. Comrade Henry Odugala of blessed memory, a great member of Ratau. Comrade Dr. Bamboshe, great member of Ratau. Current president of Ratau, a great member of the NLC Central Working Committee. Comrade Akbason, General Secretary, we appreciate you. The youth leader of the NLC, Comrade Egbo, is also from Ratau. Nikon Luxury Abuja. We celebrate you, Nikon Luxury. We thank you for harboring our veterans. Nikon Luxury, maintaining luxury in the hospitality industry. Federal Ministry of Justice. Federal Ministry of Transport, Aviation Sector. We appreciate you. National Institute for Cultural Orientation. National Institute for Cultural Orientation. Hope we are guaranteeing that our languages won't go extinct. National Oil Spill Dictation. Continue to dictate. We say no to oil spill. Here comes the American wonder in Nigeria. Federal Ministry of Education showing us what Labor Day should look like. Great educationists. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, forward, march, left, hand left, Ike soldier, Ike soldier, Ike soldier, left, right, Ike soldier. Hey, una too much. Oh. Thank you, great educationists. You are reminding some of us of what May 27 used to be as children, wearing our white socks and white gloves. Keep marching, we appreciate you. National Association of Academic Technologies, Engineer Suleiman, Dr. Comfort Oko, great members of Nigerian Labour Congress. We appreciate you. Comrade Engineer Suleiman, a member of this year's organizing committee. Dr. Comfort Oko, a member. Here comes the Foods Union. Comrade Latif Oyeleko led National Union of Foods, Beverages, Tobacco Employees. Comrades, where are the beverages? Comrades, where are the beverages? We are happy to see you. Thanks for coming. Comrades, thanks for coming. We appreciate you. Coca-Cola, branch of Lupte, we appreciate you. Great bottling company, solid safety tradition. We appreciate you. Nigerian Union of Foods, Beverages and Tobacco Employees, thanks for coming. We appreciate you. We see the Sahrawi, did I ask you? Great ASU, great ASU, great ASU. Foods Union, just hang on. We see Dr. Dipo Fashina. Dr. Dipo Fashina. Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Employees. Petroleum and Natural Gas Senior Staff Employees. Comrade President of Pengasin, Comrade Johnson, ably marshalling out his troops. Yes, Pengasin, home of Comrade Peter Esele, current President Comrade Johnson. National Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities. Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities, ASU. Academic Staff Union, being marshaled by Dr. Dipo Fashina, Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities. And we see members of the movement for the liberation of Western Sahara, members of the movement for the liberation of Western Sahara. We appreciate you struggling for the liberation of the Sahrawi people. Western Sahara struggle, we identify with you. The Nigerian working people identify with the struggle. We appreciate you. Thank you, comrades. Comrades, keep marching.
Comrade, keep marching on. Keep marching, keep marching. The right of Sahrawi, keep marching on. Women advancement for economic leadership. Increase your pace. Food and Beverages and Tobacco Senior Association. Food and Beverages Senior Staff Association. Where are the beverages? Keep on moving. Keep on moving. That's good, that's good. You have found it. That's good. I hope to not be snatched away. That's the Parliamentary Union. Keep moving, keep moving. Keep moving, keep moving. Install out the here, keep moving. Let's see the banner, let's see the banner. Raise up the banner. Raise up the banner. Nigerian Civil Service Union. Nigerian Civil Service Union. We are proud of your heritage. Since 1912. Nigerian Civil Service Union. We are proud of your heritage. Since 1912. You have been setting the pace. We appreciate your pedigree. Since 1912. Keep moving, keep moving.
You are ever strong. Keep moving. Raise up the banner. Association of Senior Civil Servants Nigeria. Federal character. That's old. I hope the fighting pass has a federal character. I hope you are ably represented. Oh yeah, keep moving, federal character. Keep moving. Natural insurance, keep moving. I hope you are secured. We are fully insured. Yeah, National Insurance Commission. Nigeria Union Railway. That's good. You are back on stage. It will stop kidnapping. You are back on stage. That's good. Railway. That's good. God bless our leaders. God bless the Parimodi memory. Raise up your banner. National Lottery Regulatory Commission. National Lottery Regulatory Commission. Keep moving. The Pen Writers, the Pen Association, NUJ. I hope you be able to capture today. NUJ. The pen is mightier than the sword. National Lottery Regulatory Commission. Keep moving. Keep moving. We can see the banner. You are madu the banner. Stretch the banner. Nigeria Union of Mine Workers. Yes. The mine workers. Those are the mining workers. Keep moving. To be followed by National Lottery Regulatory Commission. Keep moving. Nigerian Civil Service Union, we are proud of your heritage since 1912. Keep moving, please. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. National Lottery Commission, Regulatory Commission. National Lottery. Ably represented. Yes, keep on moving. Move. National Institute for Hospitality and Tourism. Institute of Hospitality. We are noted for hospitality. Keep the flag flying. Association of Senior Servants of Nigeria. Presidential Villa House Unit. Yes. The Batikabisa Ramu, the Ontari Zaramu, Keep moving. The Ontarians are the move. The Ontarians are the move. Is leading the government workers. The Ontarians are the move. That's good. The Ontarians are the move. Yeah. Association of Civil Servants Nigeria, Fiscal Responsibility Commission, the government industry, the next level, let there be light. United we bargain, yes. National Union of Teachers. National Union of Teachers. We are product of teachers. We are product of teachers. We are proud of you. Keep moving. Keep moving. Keep moving. I can see the flag of Nigerian Social Insurance Trust Fund. Employee compensation. All match injury-related injury is addressed. Match injury-related injury is addressed. NSITF. Employee compensation scheme. The provider of employee compensation scheme. Keep moving. Keep moving. Let me see your banner. National Union. Nigeria Expert Promotion Council. Expert Promotion Council. National Union of Chemical Footwear Rubber. Yes. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, FEMA branch. Make sure the road are secure. Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, Nigeria Expert Promotion Council. Keep moving. Federal Mortgage of Nigeria. Where is our contribution? Where is our contribution? Association of Senior Servants of Nigeria, National Bureau of Statistics, National Union of Professional, e-hailing driver partners. Keep moving. Tricycle Owners Association. Keke Napep. Keke Napep. Keep moving. Keep moving. Tricycle, keep moving. Association of Senior Servants of Nigeria, Office of Auditor General. Office of Auditor General. Federal government, they are here, they are listening. National Union of Banks, Nubife.
I am Comrade Sheikh, member of the committee. Keep moving. You have your ATM cards, keep moving. Senior Staff Association of Nigeria, SANU. Comrade Iboga and go, keep moving. Ugoge and go, keep moving. Comrades, keep going. Keep moving. Centraco, keep going. Public Service Institute of Nigeria. Senior Staff Association, JAM. We look forward to saving more money this year. Keep going. JAM. Comrades, More savings from Jan. Keep going. Say hello to Professor DG. We appreciate you. Keep going. Up there. Comrade Benjamin Anthony, Comrade Messi Okezie, great addition. Comrade SOZ is your first union. We thank you for coming. Comrade Solomon, a product of OFTA. National Union of Civil Engineering, Construction, Furniture, and Woodworkers. Deputy President of Nigerian Labour Congress, Comrade Amechi Asuguni. Comrade Construction Workers Union, Comrade Amechi Asuguni, Deputy President, Nigerian Labour Congress, President, Construction and Furniture Woodworkers Union of Nigeria, Comrade General Secretary Balawa, Comrade Walama, we appreciate you. Construction Workers Nigeria, one huge construction site. We thank you for the great work you are doing. Now we are eliminating collapsing buildings and you are putting out the proper structures. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. Construction Workers Union, we appreciate you. Construction Workers Union, we appreciate you. From Julius Berger to Centraco, Arab contractors, to furniture and wood makers. Their minimum wage is guaranteed. By the end of the month, you start getting alert. Construction, now, Association of Senior Civil Servants of Nigeria, Federal Ministry of Communication Unit. Please move forward. Federal Ministry of Communication. Federal Ministry of Communication, keep going. You've communicated to us. Just keep going. Thank you for guaranteeing our communication capabilities. Amalgamated Union of Public Corporations, follow suit. OFTA, Standard Organization Unit, we appreciate you. Association of Senior Civil Servants, National Youth Service Corps. Allow your National Youth Service to move. No, let National Youth Service move forward. Let National Youth Service move now. Comrade, you are seeing your sign, move. Is this how you treat our children at the camp?
Yeah.
Upon all the training that Samantha gives in camp, this is all I get from you. Non-Academic Staff Union of Nigerian Universities, NASU. Comrade Peters Adeyemi, Vice President, Nigerian Labour Congress. Comrade Ladi Idia, first female president of an affiliate of NLC. Great NASU. Great NASU. Great NASU. Great NASU. For the greatest NASU. Thank you, comrades. Thank you for coming. Thank you, NASU, for coming. We appreciate you. Federal Inland Revenue Service Unit. Association of Senior Civil Servants, Federal Inland Revenue Unit, move forward.